From your original vision, when you first started in crypto to where we've gone, are you excited, pleased? What are your emotions around where we've gone and how we've arrived at where we are?
I think what you're really asking is how do you get more Belshe coin, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Where do I
buy?
sign? Where do
Yes.
I start? Where do I deposit?
Okay, and there's no Belshe coin. No. Look, I'm very happy. Actually, I think we should take the wins when we get them, right? And, you go back and dial the clock back to 10 years ago. It was mostly Bitcoiners. People starting to figure out they can run their own tokens. A lot of stuff happens. A lot of freedom and innovation. There were discussions about, can Bitcoin have an impact on the world stage? And we absolutely have. I used to say it as to my friends, either we're going to be recorded as geniuses or fools. And we don't get called fools anymore, certainly not on the Bitcoin side. I know there's questions about meme coins and some of the other applications. But look, this is a serious state, and this is going to work. So I'm ecstatic for where we're at. And the fact that we're getting into the political discussions, the regulatory discussions with the senior-most people in the world, we should all be very excited that is happening. These discussions have to happen. And although we can complain about the path that we took to get here with the previous administration or whatever, these things have to be hashed out. So I think all of that's good. When you look at the global financial system, which you've probably heard said even before crypto assets, we don't really have a global financial system. We have a global economy. We do trade with countries all over the planet. Some are known for manufacturing, some are known for IT help, some are known for business and capital markets. But the ability to just freely move money around the planet
is not there.
No.
Still not there. And look, I think solving that problem is a issue not specific to crypto, but like how are we going to build a global financial system at all? So the banks have, I think, failed. I think there's a lot of interesting debate to be had about regulatory capture and what happens when industries or businesses become too dependent on their regulatory moats and not enough dependent on innovation and providing new value to customers. And most people in America are in the banking system one way or another, and we can do better. And I think the biggest evidence that the banking system hasn't kept up to pace is the fact that apps like Venmo, Cash App, the innovation in payments that people use on a daily basis has all come outside of the banking system. And that indicates a problem, right? I think bankers should take a real hard look at that and figure out what that means. Now, of course, there's institutional banking, and you can say that's different than retail banking, but the retail banks are not necessarily doing a great job here. So anyway, I'm ecstatic. Some good things have come out, right? Number one, Bitcoin, look, it's hitting the store value. I would love to see it hit payments a little bit better than it has. So we got store value. We've got stablecoins, new innovations come out. This is incredible. Obviously worth 2 or 3 podcasts to and of itself. DeFi, I think, is still amazing. I know it hasn't hit mainstream the way other things have, but it's super, super positive in terms of you can take the roles that people used to do as broker-dealers or whatnot, put them in smart contracts, and they run it more fairly, more consistently, evenly, 24/7, all the time.